What? You want me to kick it off?
Session 64.
It's already started.
Yep, there you go.
Welcome to Role Play Cafe. We have got a full house. This is Old School Essentials Joth. Session what 64? Is that right, guys?
64. Yep.
Unbelievable. We've been doing this for 10 and a half years. And we got a full house. David's here, John's here, Dale's here, I'm here, Justin's here, and of course Todd is our trusted game master. Take it away.
All right. So last time we met, which was our first session in Joth in the city, and the party, well, earlier in the evening, the party of adventurers, Nook, Moth, Melnoth, and Brewer were hired by the Kettle Down tapestry maker Destron Berrydean to retrieve an item from a shopkeeper in Ralphina Gate, which is the neighborhood to the south of the river. Yeah, you can look at the city there if you want to. So you made your way across town. You actually, at first, you stopped at, if you look at the map here, it was Brewer who had a contact with, was it Brewer? Had the contact with Darvin, yeah. Darvin the jeweler. And because you had heard that the Artisans of Kettledown, their organization, had some secret way to cross the city quickly, and you were looking at maybe asking them about it, asking Darvin if he knew anything about it. But unfortunately, he said he knew nothing about this and sent you on your way. The party then made their way down to the river, and they hired a ferryman named Stilton to take them down the river and around the harbor to the docks of Ralphina Gate. They're landing probably around here. A little ping, 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 ping. Yes. Now, when you get to Ralphina Gate, the thing that stands out about that neighborhood is that there's lots of towers in it, but they're like all leaning over and broken down and in bad shape, and it's very dark in Ralphina Gate. And so dark that there are gangs that kind of extort people to guide them through the darkened alleyways and roadways in the neighborhood. And sure enough, you all ran into the gang known as the Lantern Boys. And for, I think it was for 5 gold pieces, they escorted you the rest of the way through the alleys of Ralphina Gate, or as they call it, our gate. And you eventually wound up at Mr. Woogan's Well-Worn Wares. And if we go back to the, and he's down here at number 9, right? So at Mr. Woogan's Well-Worn Wares, you presented him with a piece of tapestry that Destron had given you to identify yourselves as his agents, and he matched it with a tapestry that he had. And he showed you, as you see in the picture there back on the landing page, he brought out this mud-covered brass barrel that's all chained up and locked up. And he told you that during the recent canal cleanings, the annual canal cleanings in the city, they drain the canals, and while crews are cleaning out all the garbage and stuff, you know, common folk go down into the canals and they do this thing called mudlarking, where they pick around for garbage and see if they can find any treasures there. And somebody found this barrel, which is only about 3.5 feet tall, and they brought it to Mr. Woogan. And somehow, some way, Destron found out about it and sent you to retrieve this barrel. So, with a wheelbarrow, and if you remember this, on your way to Mr. Woogan's, you ran into a couple of people who were going down an alley with a wheelbarrow full of offal. And I think it was Moth just kind of took it off their hands because he thought maybe that'll be a good thing to carry this barrel in going back. So you took the wheelbarrow, went to Woogan's with it. He gave you the barrel, and sent you on your way. And no sooner had you exited Mr. Woogan's well-worn wares when you were assailed by five persons out in the alleyway. Two were up on a low-hanging roof, flinging sling stones at you, and three others were approaching from down the alleyway. And who was it? Was it Moth and Brewer went up on the roof and attacked them?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So they handled the guys up on the roof, and Melnoth and Nook took on the three in the alleyway. Melnoth cast his color spray, if I recall, and that took down the three assailants. And there was a bit of coup de grace going on after that. Interesting thing about these assailants was pretty much all of them had bandoliers with wooden stakes. And two of them had, well, among the five of them, I think you found, let me see what that says here in the loot there. It says 2 silver stakes were found. Yeah. 2 silver stakes, bandoliers with 6 wooden stakes, holy symbols of Yorkai. They had pouches of pipe tobacco and garlic, a couple of wooden mallets, and there was some gold found too. So, with that, but that's where we stopped last time, and you were carrying on down to the docks to meet Stilton and your boat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this time, when you're heading down and you're going back into these darkened alleyways again, you are met by Troy. All right, just gonna make a simple hookup here, okay? That Troy is another person that Destron had hired, kind of to keep an eye on you guys. And after your altercation with these five assailants, he's kind of come out of the darkness and identified himself. All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Yep.
All right. So you guys are all together now, and going into again, you're in these heavily shadowed alleyways. The only person with infravision in the group is Moth, and no sooner as he starts to lead you down into the alleyways, a lantern lights up, and you see a whole bunch of these youths in the alleyway, and one of them you recognize again as Jellard, the one of the leaders of the Lantern Boys. And he says, "So what over here? Are you heading back into the dark alleyways? Are you, friends? Maybe you need a little protection along the way. Is that what you need, eh?"
Needed. Where were you
Needed.
a moment ago? When
Oh,
we
I'm
jumped out
sorry,
of the
we're-
darkness of 5
Oh, those-
assailants.
That's most
I mean,
terrible, sir.
7
Most terrible.
assailants.
7 assailants. Most terrible, sir. Might I offer our protection for you along the way back to where you wish to go? It only costs
don't
you.
think-
Yes.
I don't think we'll be needing that. We easily dispatched those 7 that were after us earlier. I'm sure you could go pick through their pockets and.
And with
I
the
have
ragged
to-
breath
I think
behind
indeed it was
Moth,
9.
you hear, yeah, you
Now
hear
it's 9.
easy.
Jellard kind of looks, leans over past your shoulder, sees the bodies lying in the alleyway there, and he says, "It's a
I
dangerous
threw half
place.
of
It
them
is."
in the dredge.
Oh, terrible, terrible. Are you sure you don't want our assistance going the rest of the way, sir? I mean, 10 gold pieces is quite affordable to men such as yourselves to make it safely back down to the docks. Don't you think? I mean, I'd hate something terrible to happen to you all.
Well, maybe we would happily escort you down to the docks for 10 gold pieces.
And all of them let out little titters of laughter at that. And he says, "Well, if you're quite sure you don't require our assistance, then Well, best of luck to you, sir.
Oh, wow.
You be you be careful yourselves, and I'm going to. I don't know if they all lit their lantern, but I'm
No,
going to count
no.
exactly how many there are,
Oh, okay.
and say you and your so many friends.
Okay, and you
Be
got the
careful
information, right?
yourselves. Yes.
Okay, so roll a 2d14.
Okay.
All right. So you see 11. You see 11 of them. Not quite as many as before.
Before you go,
All
could
right.
you tell me where Clovis is? Maybe there's a
Clovis.
copper in there for you.
Right. All right, sir. I shall say. Let's see if he knows who you're talking to. Let's see.
You better. Clovis is famous in these parts.
Nope, I got
Who
the game.
wouldn't
There you
know
go.
Clovis?
Let's. And look. No. Does not know Clovis, or he claims not to know
Worthless.
Clovis.
I turn on my heel and just start walking, shaking my head.
Now,
It's a bad bit
now,
of corn
actually, okay.
earlier.
You remember I gave you all contacts,
Mm-hmm.
right? You all know where the contacts are.
Contacts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Contacts. I give you contacts. Who
Yeah.
did not get their contacts?
Do my-
Nobody.
We got
I
mine.
gave- okay, here we got their contacts, right?
Right. Got mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys can determine where they are on the map in the neighborhoods that I indicated, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'll
Okay.
leave that up to you.
I just can't remember. I'm turned around in this area. I've only got a 5 intellect.
Oh yes, yes. Well, maybe that's right. Maybe
It's
you do
dark
need help.
in
Just
here.
yes. There, yeah. Well, yes. Okay, that would make total
Clovis
sense.
is
then,
an
yes.
astronomer. He can help me lead the way
Mhm.
or show me the way.
But Jellard is he's saying that he has no idea
Right.
who this is you speak of. Now, whether he's telling the truth or not, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Let him
Okay,
go.
so they fade into the darkness. The Lantern Boys.
Mm-hmm.
The lanterns go out, and you hear
One
them
by one.
one by one. Well, yeah. And where'd my map go? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are. Where are you? Here we are. All right. So, Moth, I guess you're leading the way.
Yes.
All right.
I have my halberd ready,
Okay.
using it as a walking stick.
Using it as a walking stick. All right. Very well.
Who's pushing the?
I'm pushing the
barrel?
wheelbarrow, of course.
Okay.
Okay. The wheelbarrow with the brass barrel in it. All right. So
I will linger back 5 or 10 feet from the main group in the darkness,
right.
chewing on a wooden, just a wooden piece of wood that I've
Okay.
ripped.
You're going
loose.
to
So
hear
let's-
the wheel on this barrel. It's like that one loose wheel on every
Right.
shopping cart.
So we can have a 2 abreast marching order through these alleyways. All right.
Okay.
So we've identified that Troy is at the rear. Back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And where are the rest of you? So Nook, you've got the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
So
it should be.
I guess Moth is
I
leading
guess
the
Nook
way.
should be in the middle, pushing the wheelbarrow, huh?
Yep.
And there should be
Moth's
2
out
in front,
Is everybody
2 in the back.
Is there somebody beside Moth?
I can take a position beside Moth, although I don't know how useful I'll be. I have my head, just pretty much holding my head and trying to keep the blood in there as much as I can.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing too. Brewer was
Say what? Yeah,
he's-
Troy will be
he's-
definitely
he's-
giving him a wide berth.
He's badly he's down a bit, eh? He's been wounded quite a bit.
What you laying across the barrel in the wheelbarrow? Bring it.
I can walk just fine, Nook. Just leave it be. I can walk.
I
It's
need you
just
covering it up so it won't be, harassed.
Those of you who are from Ralphina Gate, make an intelligence check.
Right?
Damn, almost 13.
Success.
Success for Moth. Okay,
Intelligence
so
check. Hang on, I got one more
okay.
here.
Mm-hmm.
See. Nope.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
You wasted it.
Well,
The
under
wizard
20.
failed his intelligence check.
All right.
oh,
So
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to make one too, aren't I?
are
Shoot.
you from Ralphina Gate? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not. Never mind.
No,
Never
you're
mind.
from
Oh,
you're from
We're
Lowside.
low
Yeah.
side.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So, Moth, when you hear Brewer complain about his head and the state that he's in, you do recall that maybe at this late time of night, there is one place where he could get maybe some sort of healing, and it's a tavern called the Scarred Rune.
How far out of the way is it?
It is here.
Right on.
Okay.
Well, Brewer, it's your lucky night. I know a place not too far out of the way where we can probably get you patched up a bit.
Okay, so yeah, holding my head, a iris not quite closing as well as it should, looking towards Moth. I'll be like, lucky.
Well,
Hey,
I mean,
who said-
all things
Yeah.
considered,
relatively
you
so.
could be. You don't want to be leaving trail of blood all through Ralpham Gate.
Oh no shit. But I'm just wondering, like, I don't want to incur too many costs for this particular evening. Like, I mean, it's going to slow down our time, and is it going to cost us any gold to get healed? I mean, I'd rather just go straight and get us back into Kettle Down as soon as we could get there.
Do I have any sense as to like whether this is going to cost us an arm and a leg or just a few gold or what?
Why don't you make another intelligence check? See if you know a little bit
Alright.
more about this place.
Probably not.
No. No. You
Comes
only
with a free
know
garlic loaf. I'm sorry.
you only know that there's some sort of healing that can be given at the Scarred Rune.
Well, I mean, it's up to you if you want to risk it.
I should be all right. I've incurred worse.
All right.
All right, I give him a hearty slap. A slap
And I'm
on the
dead.
back. It's
No!
yeah.
Spits out blood.
Let him walk it off.
All right. So you're not gonna do that. Okay, let's continue with our marching orders. We got Moth and Brewer in the front. We got Troy in the rear, and then we've got Nook and Melnoth. I guess they're
Melnoth's behind Nook. Or next to Nook, I guess.
next
if
to
there's
Nook.
room.
Okay.
If there's room.
All right. Yeah, you can have so two. There's a Moth Brewer beside each other, then Nook and Melnoth, and Troy in behind. Okay. Melnoth. There we go. All right. So, Moth, you're leading the way, and as I said, these overhanging, leaning, decrepit towers of Ralphina Gate, the and the overhanging roofs block out the moonlight. It's very dark in here, so the five of you are moving slowly, and you're trying to remember your way back to where Stilton has the his boat docked, and you're going in one direction, and then all of a sudden you see that one alleyway is like blocked by a wagon that's got a wheel missing.
I don't like the look of this. This looks like a setup.
So you'll have to find an
Maybe-
alternate route.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, one corner of the wagon, I think a couple of us would be able to lift that. We can push the thing out of our way.
It's full of
Okay.
shite.
All right. Okay. So maybe make a strength check for that, and everyone who assists you can.
I will.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I'll turn and face watching our back because I don't like to look at this. This is prime ambush territory,
roll-
so
roll-
I'm watching our back.
Roll a d6.
A D6.
A d6.
Okay, let me get to my character sheet
Yep.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm learning. Here we go. D6. Oh wait, D6 ain't on the character sheet, is it? So let me just do it here.
Yeah, in the text box, you can just use the same prompt as in Roll20. You just go /R space 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
So-
can use your. Well, you know what you can do actually is you can make a hear noise check or.
Oh yeah, let's let me
Yeah.
take a look. I rolled a 1 if it matters.
You rolled a 1?
but- yeah, hear noise
What's that for you?
is for level 3 is 1 to 3 is hear noise. So I would have had
Okay.
a
All right.
I would have made that if that's what
Okay.
you need.
All right. Now let's go for that. Okay. So yeah, you can hear movement in the alleyway behind you. All right. There's you
Everybody.
definitely get the feeling that you're being followed.
Yeah, I face the same direction, but I kind of take 2 steps back toward the group, and we've got company, I think, and I'll draw my sword, and tap it on the these cobblestone streets. What?
Yeah. Cobblestone.
I'll
streets.
tap the blade kind of to get everyone's attention, and then point with my sword tip in the general direction that I've heard the noise.
Right.
Okay, I'm setting the wheelbarrow down and running up to push the cart over. Since,
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably want to get that. Oh, did Nook just roll for strength?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to do anything?
You can just apply.
That's under your that's under your strength for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm 17.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, 17 strength. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the way the wagon was kind of balanced, it was actually quite easy to lift it. All right. Yeah, and it comes up, and if you hold on to it, you'll be able to. The rest of you will push the wagon out of the way. Not as heavy as it looks. All right.
Okay.
So
While they're moving it, I'll keep my eye on the alley, but at the same time, I'll come over and peek into this wagon. Is there anything of value that Troy might like to grab his hand, get his hands on?
actually, the wagon is empty.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We already picked it clean.
All right. So you move the wagon out of the way. Troy, you're still aware that somebody is watching you from the darkness behind, but they're not moving any closer.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Nook's standing there looking at Troy, trying to assess who he is and counting on his fingers, like how many people are we supposed to have? He's giving a head count.
As you guys, as you, I guess do you just clear the wagon right out of the way, or just make enough room for you to squeeze through?
Well, I mean, enough to get through with the wheelbarrow, obviously.
Okay. All right.
I
you
give
do
up
that.
my mathematics and run back to the wheelbarrow and heft it up and try to get through the.
And as I see you counting on your fingers, I'll remind you that you've got Nook. You've got 4 fingers and a thumb. Remember that. Take that into account. 4 fingers and a thumb.
Okay, at that point, whenever you do that, you throw off my count. So I've got to count all over, and that's when I just give up and run back and grab the wheelbarrow.
Okay. All right. So you make your way past this wagon, and as you do, you hear a series of whistles behind you and in front of you.
I told you. I will attempt to disappear into the shadows if I can.
All right. Let's see. So
Todd, could you just after you do that roll, could you just tell us where we are at this point with the
Show us
where
on the map.
rough where you are? Yeah.
I have
I'll
a
ask
yeah,
Nook,
but you
he
can
doesn't
do
know.
his roll first. That's fine.
just so you know, I have a 20% chance, Todd. Just so you know,
20% chance. Okay, so
to hide in shadows.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go all analog here and do it with real dice. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay.
I didn't know they
All right.
sold those anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
All right. So you are feeling yourself well concealed in the darkness. You're hanging back. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm not going to move.
Right.
I will let them pass through. I'll hide in shadows here in case anybody
Okay.
follows. You said there was whistles, but that's when
Yeah.
I step into the shadows and try to hide.
Hmm.
While hopefully they're still moving through the tight space.
Okay. So the blockage, John, where the wagon was right. Oh, I'm doing that again. Sorry. Putting on a map note. Gotta go back to here. Yeah, you got the blockage was here.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are heading east towards the main
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
thoroughfare through Ralphina Gate. All right.
All right.
Okay. So yes, there's a series of whistles in front of you and behind you, and you carry on slowly with Moth leading the way. Okay, Moth, you are up in front. You're going a little farther down, and I want you to roll a six-sided dice, please.
All right. A 1.
Ooh, okay. All right, so you're leading your companions slowly down this alleyway with your halberd. You said you're using it as a walking stick to poke in front of you and stuff. All right.
Yeah.
And just enough moonlight finds its way to your keen eyes that you see something, multiple somethings, small, glinting at about face level, about 10 feet in front of you. It's very small somethings. Right, they're just
Like
catching.
hovering? Like,
They look like they're hovering. They're kind of just little glints of reflected moonlight are inkling there at face level.
and you said like 10 feet?
Yeah, 10
Okay.
feet in front of you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to, inch back on the length of my halberd and just, lunge forward at the first one and try to cut just above the twinklings or whatever,
Okay. All right.
whatever's twinkling in the moonlight.
Yeah, in that moonlight. All right. And there's a slight resistance you feel with your halberd, and you hear tink, 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 tink as something hits the cobblestones on the ground. And you look at it, get a little closer look at it, and you see that there's fish hooks
What?
that have been strung across the alleyway
Oh.
at face level.
Ooh, that's nasty.
All right, I'm just going to start
They-
swinging my halberd.
Yeah, so there's like this curtain of fish hooks,
Oh wow.
right?
Dude,
That have
The
been,
old fish hook trick.
The old fish hook trick. Right.
Wow.
it's not pretty.
Okay. It doesn't take you long though to clear yourself a path through that, so you had the keen eyes for that. All right. Let's see. Somebody roll six-sided dice. Anybody?
Bueller.
Somebody else. Somebody who hasn't rolled yet.
Somebody else hasn't rolled yet. What we got?
Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna
Okay. Oh, okay. Great.
Oh,
Somebody rolled.
God damn it.
Troy, is that me?
Everybody's
roll.
going
You did it
left.
anyway. You did it anyway.
All
Never
right.
fails
So
to happen.
all right. So you are able to continue on across the main thoroughfare of Rafina Gate, and you can draw yourself a path up until about this point, anywhere on that north-south line. All right.
Okay.
However you wish.
Somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody
So
does.
making your way across.
Well, whoever started the green line originally should probably just keep it consistent.
Yes.
He's drawing. He's drawing. Drawing.
So,
Bell is an expert drawer. He does all of our dungeons and our paths.
That's how we go that
And they're
way.
pre-mapped.
That's our route. Are we drunk?
Dang, go.
What the heck?
Wait, what?
What happened,
There's nothing
Del?
there. I
Wait,
don't know.
what?
Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
there it goes.
what
There
the-
you go.
Oh my
All right.
Rhyme, Mindy.
You
There
said
you
any
go.
path. You did say
Okay.
any path.
That's
All
more
right.
like it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
again,
He
as,
likes
as
pushing that wheelbarrow.
Yeah, so
Again,
this does need to
as-
be returned by the morning, just to let you know.
Yeah, he
All
likes
right.
pushing that wheelbarrow. Boy, it's kind of like getting a cab. He takes the long route.
Scenic
Okay,
route.
so at this point, you're on a street that's got an incline down towards the water.
Nook, are you sure this is a shortcut? This doesn't look familiar at all.
It doesn't seem like the
Why-
way you came. I don't know if other alleyways have been blocked off or what, but like it just doesn't seem quite the
How do you-
same, right? But
How do you erase
Yeah,
this crap?
We're going through people's houses. As
Yeah.
Dude, that's pardon us.
pardon me, excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah. Is that a roast? That smells good.
All right. So, on this street with an incline, yeah, you're making your way down towards, you're probably, I guess, about here, we'll say, okay? And
Exactly where Dell hasn't drawn our path.
exactly where Dell hasn't drawn.
Okay, good.
All right, yeah, we'll go with that, okay? And that's when you hear this clanking, cluttering sound of something rolling down the alleyway from the west towards you. And as you look back, you see what looks like a whole bunch of larger barrels rolling down the street towards you. So everyone's going to have to make a dexterity check. to
Are we just
avoid
making a
these.
save here, or an actual
Yeah, let's make
dexterity check?
let's make a save. Let's just make it a save, yeah, because it is not what
A
you're-
save, what? Dragon's
It's gonna
Breath?
be one, Dragon's Breath. That's the dexterity one. Yes. Okay. Let's do
Okay.
that. Okay.
Great. Our deck save would have been better, but okay.
yeah.
Damn. I had a better chance of making my
yeah,
dexterity roll.
Oh.
Much better.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Much better.
Oh, somebody
Oh.
passed.
Oh.
Oh no, wait, no, they didn't somebody
Did-
just roll
Did any of us succeed?
You
Um,
rolled
Rolling 1d.
Yeah,
15.
Troy, you succeeded.
Troy succeeded. Okay.
It looks
Yeah.
like that. Didn't say
Yeah,
breath
that-
attack though. Didn't
that-
say breath attack save, but
no,
Yeah, it does.
not with me.
Oh,
Everyone-
well, I
See?
needed a 16, so I made it.
You're
I needed a
fine. So
16.
who didn't make it?
I needed a 15.
Everybody?
I rolled a 1d15.
Oh,
Except for Troy,
okay. Okay. All right. So,
I am
Every-
hiding in shadows, so maybe that's boy.
ouch.
If I maybe hiding in shadows.
Ouch. Okay. So, everybody make a 1d4 damage check. Okay.
Oh boy. This might be the end of Brewer already.
Yeah, Brewer's gone. It's okay.
Oh,
That's the
no,
way.
man.
So, yeah.
Oh, we're rolling on that.
Still alive.
Whoa. Good. Okay.
Oh wow, he's got one.
He's alive.
God dang it.
No,
Oh.
four-sided dice. Who rolled the 6? No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
4.
Thank God.
No.
Okay. Oh,
4.
Ow. Ow.
He's still up, amazingly. So
Yes.
1. Oh, wow. Okay. So
Wow.
Melnoth took the brunt of that. All these barrels bouncing off of you guys.
yeah.
Somebody
figured.
must have cut them loose somewhere on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm down to one
All
hit
right.
point. It's fantastic.
You're down to 1 hit point.
Yeah,
I think
'cause
Brewer's
took
down to
4
one
the
hit
last game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Ay, caramba.
So, what do you think? Continue on
Wait,
towards.
Nook. I'm sorry. Nook only has 6 hit points as a level 3 fighter.
What?
Is that right?
A level 3 fighter?
That should.
Yeah.
What?
That's not right.
That's not right. No way.
Yeah. He didn't roll.
You had
up.
to.
See,
No, you rolled.
Did you
must have
roll your
rolled-
extra hit points?
Yeah, you would have had to roll a
second
1
level?
on your hit
Yeah.
die 3 times.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
You
Oh,
rolled
God.
6.
I probably did, yeah. I mean, I
Yeah,
know
I
it's a
sympathize.
D6 for
Wait, but
each level, right?
But you have a +1 bonus from your Constitution.
Well, it is Nook we're talking about.
Okay, so that means you had to have rolled 1 each time.
Nook, yeah, but
Oh,
Nook
right.
did the math on this, so he probably subtracted and added and subtracted again.
Maybe we should just let you roll.
I don't
again,
think
okay?
your intelligence would carry over
Okay,
to your die
okay,
roll.
okay.
But
Del,
He's
Del,
deep.
Del,
He's
Del,
deep in
just-
character now. Deep
how
in
about- how about-
character.
how about- if you want to
That's
go
what we
6
call
hit
in
points, that's
character
fine.
play.
That's fine. Okay, but I would give you the opportunity to re-roll them. You
okay,
should-
if I survive this, I'll re-roll them.
If you survive this, you
You rolled a 1, so you're doing all right now.
you're doing
There you
okay.
go.
You're doing okay.
Yeah.
You're okay. All right.
That's
Okay.
half the
Don't
battle.
do that when you re-roll your hit points.
Okay. So now we're sitting with. Let's see. What are our current? We got Brewer with 1 hit point, Nook with 1 hit point, Troy. He's.
I made my save.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. Melnoth not so good.
I got 4 left.
4
I've
left.
got
Yeah.
11. I've got
You got-
11 left.
You've got 11 left.
Nice.
Okay.
What about the
All right.
wheelbarrow?
What about the wheelbarrow?
Because I got
Good.
hit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll make a little.
Team player, Dale. Team player. Don't help the DM.
No. Thanks
Knock
for
it off
reminding
of the
me.
track.
Yeah, wait. Whose idea was it to do
I mean,
Dragon's Breath?
You don't get
saving throws?
experience points for helping the
Saving throws.
GM.
Hey.
Well,
Okay. All right.
you
Okay.
do.
So the wheelbarrow also gets knocked over,
Yeah.
and the brass barrel goes rolling
That goes
down, rolling down the alleyway.
To be found by another mudlarker.
Another saving throw?
No. But it's rolling
Oh, okay.
ahead. It's rolling ahead of you guys. All right.
Oh no.
Kind of weebling, wobbling, rolling. Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Down towards the waterfront. Okay. So,
Hmm.
who's gonna? Are you gonna try and catch it, or are you just gonna let it? Go?
Yeah, I'll have to because I think they're all recovering from being hit. So I'll sheath my sword, turn and curse Nook as I leap over the wheelbarrow, in full stride, headed for the chasing, making after
Sure.
this barrel.
Okay. All right. Make a dex check.
Dex check. Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Try
And my
overcome
dex
it.
is a remarkable 9, I think. I don't know what it is. Let me double
What?
check.
At
My
9?
dex is 11. My dex is an 11.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I'm Mr. Average, man. I rolled into 9s, 11s, 10s.
Mhm.
Yeah, your character.
Shit, I missed it by 1.
Boy.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So it's continuing to roll down. You got two more attempts to
Okay.
reach it before it hits the docks and goes into the water.
Okay.
Still didn't line up.
I start huffing. Pull my vestments up tight, my jacket up tight, and tuck my arms in and start blowing out of my mouth as I start sprinting harder.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Oh
Same thing.
no! Oh no! And now it's really gaining momentum. This barrel, it's bouncing up like 2.5, 3 feet into the air as it hits the cobblestones, and it's just starting to go faster and faster.
Yeah.
And the chains
Still-
wrapped around it are
Still running.
jangling and jingling. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
And meanwhile, I'm cursing under my breath Nook for letting it get knocked out of the damn wheelbarrow. And here we go.
Oh,
9, barely.
All right.
Oh,
okay.
9? Okay, cool.
Okay. So it rolls out onto the docks in this area here, and Troy, you're just able to stop it before it.
All right. Grab one of the
Goes-
chains and plant my heels as I kind of let it pull me to a stop, holding one of the chains.
Okay. And as your
and I
companion-
bend over, puffing and puffing,
and that's
sweating.
That's when you hear a voice inside your head saying, "Be me."
I'm sorry?
Free me.
What was that?
Free.
I stand up, look into the sky, suck in a big, deep breath of that fresh Ralphengate air, and look about. What was that? Who was that?
And just silence. Just, I don't know.
I'll pull the wheelbarrow up, back on its its
Oh, the
upright,
wheelbarrow's way.
so it
No,
can't.
that was
I
the
mean, not the
barrel.
wheelbarrow, the
The
barrel.
barrel.
I'll pull the
Yes.
barrel
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
where it's upright, so it won't
Mhm.
roll.
Okay.
And I'll pop up on it and sit on it, waiting for them to join me.
Okay.
So I'll be sitting on the barrel as they come down to meet me.
All right. And eventually the rest of you meet Troy there down by the waterfront, sitting on the barrel. And the now that you're sitting on it, like it feels really cold. Like
Okay.
strangely cold.
Is
Like
it
a
cold in
like a kegger?
Ralphingate?
No, it's spring in Ralphingate.
So it's colder than the actual. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah.
All
Right.
right.
Like you're gonna get hemorrhoids if you sit on that thing too much longer.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Piles.
Yeah.
You get piles.
Yeah, piles. Yeah.
All right.
So the rest of you catch up with Troy, who's sitting on the
Okay.
barrel,
Oh.
and
So
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
slide off of it.
Help me put it back in the wheelbarrow here.
Help yourself. I chased the damn thing 3 blocks.
All right. Moth will bend over and give it the old heave ho.
And then I look over and I say, now let's take it out and put it in the boat.
All right. Yeah, so is Stilton still here?
Moth is taking orders from this guy.
All right. That is the question. Now, the docks, there's all kinds of crates and barrels piled up, so it's hard to see exactly where he is from where you are, because he's probably down around here where he landed. Okay. So let's make our way across. There's probably a little bridge across the canal there at this point. Get you across. And remember, these canals inside of Ralphina Gate have been drained. There's gates that have been raised. So they've all been drained, or lowered, whatever. Some are lowered, some are raised. For the annual cleaning of the canals. All right. So you make your way over to where you last saw Stilton, and let's roll 6-sided dice and see, is he still there?
Jason, you want to roll?
Jason,
Oh, you want me to roll? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
If you roll 2 or less, he's not there.
God dang it.
Oh, he's not there.
You're not rolling anymore.
Who told him to roll?
Damn.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you know why he takes orders from Nook. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Moth is going to walk out.
Well,
further out the pier and
we
try
could go over to the Scarred Rune. We could just go to the Scarred Rune, right? Because we're actually closer now.
Is there any other?
More of us need help now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any other what?
Are there any other ferry drivers? I don't know, ferrymen.
Ferryman? Ferryman?
Yes.
Roll 6-sided dice. Let's see if there is anybody kind of just sitting around waiting for a 6-sided
that's
dice.
a 4-sided.
That's
Sorry.
a 4-sided dice.
I just hit.
Grab with the purple onion.
No. There's some fishing boats and such, but there's no ferry boat.
Are the fishing boats occupied?
Take one?
Are the fishing boats occupied? I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe the fishermen are sleeping on them. I don't know. It's the middle of the night.
They're not going to be in a minute.
Okay.
Moth is going to go to the closest fishing boat that would
to
where the the wheelbarrow is.
Yeah.
And just start clomping around, searching the thing, and seeing if there's anybody on here and how it's secured.
All right.
To the pier.
There is no one on this fishing boat.
Oh.
Is it tied off with ropes or chains?
Well, yeah, it's tied off with ropes. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start I'm going to say, get that thing in here. I'm going to cut these ropes and we'll
Yeah.
Get over to.
But Troy in just 2 steps is off the dock onto the boat, and
Okay.
I'm going to investigate the boat, walk around it, and is it large enough for all of us in this?
Oh, yes.
In this barrel.
Oh yes, it's large enough for
All right.
for you. Yeah.
Whose boat is this?
There's what's that?
It's mine.
Okay.
My uncle's. Come on, Duck.
Your uncle has a fine boat.
Yes. He's been told that many times.
All right. So as you're milling around the boat, and you're getting, I guess you're ready to cast. You're getting ready to cast off.
Yeah.
Does anybody know anything about doing this? But
I've seen it before.
You've seen it before. Okay.
I'll pretend that I do.
I read it once in an erotic novel.
That's right. That's right.
And you borrowed that from me, so.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna say if so, no one has any background as a sailor.
No. But don't these boats pretty much sell themselves? They float, don't they?
Being raised in Joth, being next to this lake.
How hard can it be? They float.
Okay,
We just
all
gotta
right.
point it in the right direction.
My uncle's a gondolier.
Oh, okay. Your uncle's a gondolier. Okay, so there you go. Nook's uncle's a gondolier.
Yeah, he
All
had
right.
me.
I once read it in a book. Yeah.
Okay, Nook. So you're the most experienced person on board. So make an intelligence check.
Oh, thank you.
Nook is? Holy shit! What have we gotten ourselves into?
1d6.
No.
1d6? What?
1d20.
It's
One
appropriate.
intelligence check.
Oh, we almost got a 4 on my side.
Oh.
You wish.
Oh. So he
Yeah,
casts
totally.
off the boat and starts raising the sails and mans the rudder, and the boat kind of swings sideways. The sailing boat
No, Nook's
swings
really
sideways.
just looking for the pole. You know what
The
I mean?
pole. Oh, because the gondoliers. But there is no
There's
pole.
a sail on this. What do you mean pole?
How do I get that mast down? And you see this.
It's called a mast.
So,
You mean that one? That's a mast.
and can someone else manage an intelligence check to at least get this boat righted and heading towards?
Can we do it kind of as a group effort?
I think so. Yeah.
I got a feeling we're going to end up
It's
in
gonna have to be-
Blackfish Bay
Okay.
again.
It's gonna have to be Melnoth.
So
How does that happen?
So what you do is pick
I don't
your
know. I don't know if I know
pick
most
your
people.
favorite person, and
I agree. Big brain on Melnoth.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be Melnoth.
I don't know about
You
that.
have been
Are we sure?
you have been nominated.
You guys are
Alright.
that dull, huh?
That desperate.
I mean, they just got a 12.
No, we're that desperate.
Okay.
I think that's one higher than Moth.
Alright.
So
we're gonna get washed up in
Is
Blackfish
it?
Bay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And Briar is in
Blackfish
okay. He
Bay.
hasn't beaten a 12, huh? With intellect. Wow. Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh,
right.
There it is.
Okay.
There it
all
is.
right.
Told you.
Okay.
We got it. We know what we're doing. We nominated the right guy.
There you go.
Okay. So Brewer did that. Okay. All right.
No, I didn't roll anything yet.
You didn't roll anything. Okay.
I thought it was a group effort, so I was
Okay.
like,
Okay.
oh, I
If
guess
you
I
roll,
gotta
okay.
roll.
So the main person's gonna
Oh,
roll.
okay.
So
But-
we're
but wait,
arguing
but
with
what you're-
Melnoth.
If you guys
What
think,
are we
What are you
rolling?
talking
I don't
about?
even
I
know
what's
what
took
your-
the reins.
Well, we're
These
trying to
guys were
convince
talking
Melnoth
about
to do
it. I'm
something.
looking at the moon, guessing that we probably have an hour before we got to get the stupid
that's right.
barrel
That's
back.
right. Okay.
So
I
I'm
like
just
that.
like, frick,
I
I'll
like
figure
that.
it out.
Yeah.
Jesus,
You're all figuring it
shut
out.
up.
That's right. Okay. Let's just say that. Okay. You guys are all
All right.
arguing about who's
That
gonna do
works.
what, and Brewer just kind of does, and he just pulls this rope and grabs this rudder, does this, and all of a sudden, whoa, okay, seem to be going in the right
I
direction.
wish Clovis were here. We could
Okay,
follow the
so
stars.
all that with a head wound and a broken ankle.
I know,
sprained
eh?
ankle.
Yeah,
I know,
I
right?
unbelievable. It's a shame he'll be dead soon.
Yeah, I know, right?
oh, okay. So you are sailing towards the river, the mouth of the river. All right,
Okay.
with the boot. Okay, let's.
Troy takes this moment to take in some fresh air here and ask, where are we taking this barrel? I mean, my character has no clue what we're doing with this barrel.
You should. I thought you were sent to watch over us because
Yeah, you
of,
were sent by Destron to kind of follow them
Mhm.
and give them any
But I don't know where
assistance.
we're taking the barrel.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you don't know what they were getting
Yeah.
or where they were
it's
going
like-
with it.
It's
Oh.
over
Yeah,
here somewhere,
It's
right?
back over here, yeah. To get it back to
Well,
the strong. To
Okay.
get a big
Right.
payday.
Right there.
Oh, so
Oh, it's
we're
all the way
returning
there.
it to the Strawn. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, he actually purchased
Well,
it. We're not sure if we're
yes.
returning
Oh.
it, but
We're the Uber Eats of Joth.
Right.
Is this your
And that's probably pretty accurate.
This is
That
the
little
way
loop there in the middle,
boat
that's
is-
about where
the boat's
Bear
going.
took over.
All right. As you're making your way, you pass the cathedral district of the city, and as I've told you before, this is like the highest point in the city. Above there, you can see the spires of the high temple of Thraxis looming down over you. All right. And as you're doing this, everybody roll 6-sided dice.
can I refuse?
Nope.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Who was that? Who was that? Who was that?
Who rolled a 1? Who turned my 4
I got
into
a
a
I don't
6?
know.
No, I got a one.
I got one.
Nook, and Troy. All right. So, as you're making your way across the bay there, you notice this glow coming from the water, and you see these small glowing shapes following your boat
Mm-mm.
and getting closer.
I'm blinking. I'm whistling the sea shanty, and then I see these shapes moving in the water underneath, and I kind of lean over and look at Troy, and still don't know who he is, but I'll bump his arm and point in that direction. Like, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Yep, we're seeing it. I'll kind of whistle.
Mhm.
I won't do it here because it would not be fun. But I'll whistle, get everybody's attention, and point to these lights in the water.
And everybody gets their attention on these lights, and they seem to be getting bigger, or maybe they're getting closer from the depths of the water.
I'll look over to Bear. Speed this thing up, would you?
Okay.
Make it go faster, Bear.
Roll a 6-sided. Let's get who's going to do this for us here. Let's see. Where are you here? David, roll
Let
6-sided
David
dice.
do it. Yeah, he's the only one that can.
Let
roll
David
that
do it.
shit.
I don't think my buttons are working here. Something's going
Oh,
on.
okay.
My little macro. No. That's I got it. My macros aren't working.
Just
So
give us a number
okay,
between 1 and 6. We'll tell you if it's right.
No. Actually, I'm wrong. You don't need to do that because you're already aware of it. Okay. So
Doesn't
let's
matter, 'cause
just.
it's
So
weird.
no,
Something's
it's
going
okay.
on.
No,
Let me,
it's
no,
cool. It's
no,
cool,
no.
it's cool,
I
it's
have to.
cool.
I have to reset. Something's going on. Something's
Oh,
going
okay.
on.
All right.
Go ahead. You guys keep going.
All right, so you're watching these lights in the water get bigger and bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden they come under the boat, disappear for a moment, and then suddenly you see a school of glowing bioluminescent fish pass through the hull of the boat
Whoa.
up into the air,
Hmm.
like a school of
go.
them.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
and they're
Yeah.
probably the size of a bread box, each one of them,
Hmm.
and glowing with this greenish blue bioluminescent glow. But they passed through the hull.
They're not
Right,
flying
like
fish,
ghostly,
they're just
ghostly way.
apparitions. Yeah.
And they flow up into the sky as a swarm, as a school, and then they swoop around and come back towards the boat.
Holy shit! Unidentified floating objects.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody know what this is? Who
The
has
UFO.
Nook
unidentified
probably does.
fishing objects? No.
Yeah, right.
No.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Drones.
Nook
Okay.
does, I think.
Nook does. Okay. Make
I'm
an
certain
I
intelligence.
have no idea.
Okay. You can all make an intelligence check. If you make your intelligence check, I'll give you a
Nope.
piece of information.
Okay, here we go.
Nook knows they're green.
My very intelligent character, Troy.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh, wait,
failed.
no. Does it count
Weird.
if someone hit my die and
There it
changed the
goes.
value?
No, that's not it. That's weird.
Brewer is
Ooh.
saving the day.
Brewer is saving the day. Okay, you have heard of these. These are called aether fins. Aether fins. And they can swim in the water, in the air, and they can pass through solid, unliving
It's
objects.
the ether.
And they
All right.
target
Are they
people with
valuable?
1 hit point.
They target people with 1 hit point.
Yeah, specifically driven to slaughter all of those with 1 hit point.
Mhm. They prey on the weak.
All right.
They
Do I
separate
know
the
them
weak
to
from the
be a
bag.
danger, or are they just like a visual apparition?
Oh no, they're
or-
dangerous. They're poisonous.
Drain
Okay.
It is
intelligence.
Joth.
And
Is there any-
and they also have a hypnotic power.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Do I know of any preventative measure? Like, is there a certain element that they're allergic to? Is there?
Don't
Like-
look at
Just
don't
close
look
your
at them
eyes,
to
yeah.
avoid their hypnotic glow, but of course don't let them bite you because you might something bad might happen. They're venomous.
Nook is entranced at this point. You know what I mean? He's just
Oh, is he?
looking at the halo
Okay.
of the
Oh,
moon.
super. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Let's roll initiative.
All right. Just
Oh,
letting you know that
so
I do
now we're
reiterate
fighting
that like
entire-
immediately. Don't look at them. They're ether
Yes.
fins.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait a minute. We're doing group initiative, so you might as well do the group initiative. There you go. Okay, so you rolled a 1, and
We go first. Low wins, right?
No. Oh
No.
no. Au contraire. Au contraire. Okay, you rolled a 1,
Yeah.
and I'll roll for these guys.
Yeah. Welcome back to Joth.
No, I was going to say. I love that question. Well, are they dangerous? What isn't dangerous
Oh,
in
they
Joth?
get to go first. Okay.
I'll tell you what isn't dangerous in Joth. Player characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Characters. Actual PCs aren't.
All right. So the ether fins get the initiative. All right.
Damn.
So, what are we going to do here? We are going to. What am I doing? Where is it?
So we're fighting an
There.
entire school of fish.
Yeah, you're fighting an entire school of fish that are coming towards you, hovering, flowing through the air like they're flowing through water. Little gnashing mouths full of little teeth.
Oh, damn.
Coming at you, and the whole school is giving off this kind of, alluring kind of light show.
Irradiated light show. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Nook,
Yeah.
you will have to make a save versus spells because you already said that you were kind of.
Shit, I'm jumping off
Taken
the
in
boat
by
and
all
swimming
this.
back to the scarred rune. Save versus spell. Let me see. Okay, it's 160.
What?
No, it was an extra 0. It's 16.
Okay.
Dadgummit.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. Okay.
Ew. That's a big no.
That's a big no. So, you are entranced by this light show, and you just kind of slump down into the boat, and you are incapacitated for the next 3 rounds.
Oh, get up,
I
Nook.
got a little
Nook,
finger
get up.
trying to point them out.
Okay.
I'm tripping on
The
acid.
rest of
like
you,
that
were
one.
you
No, that
closing
one.
your eyes to avert your gaze from these things, or were you?
No, I wouldn't know any better. I would probably be. I mean, they're glowing fish that fly and shit. So no, I'd be looking at them for
Okay,
sure.
so if you were looking, then go ahead and.
I'm thinking if they're valuable, I might snatch a few of them out of the air and sell them. Right? I need a. I am a thief. I need a 15 and up.
Get the nets ready.
And 18.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
hey, okay.
There you go.
I'm definitely trying to evaluate what they might be worth in the market.
Okay.
Has Brewer communicated the fact that these things are hypnotic?
Oh, yeah. The moment I would have figured it out, I would have
Yeah.
definitely
Yes,
shouted it out.
he said he did. He said he did.
All right, then Moth is going to have averted his eyes, knowing, maybe he's heard of these things before, having been from the coast.
Okay. All right. And that leaves Melnoth, I guess.
Yeah, if it got shouted out, then he'd shut his eyes and hold on to
Shut
the
his
boat.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And wait for
I
someone to say it's safe to open them up.
I look about at my colleagues and shake my head and look at Nook, who's clearly drooling and blubbering as he points out the floating fish.
Mhm.
I'll draw my sword as I'm hoping to maybe again bring some of these in and sell them. They got to be
With
worth
the
something.
net, you can catch them.
Okay. All right. Well, the school comes racing in towards you all, and who does it focus on first? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll roll 6-sided dice. We'll disregard 6s. Okay. Looking at our Discord chat.
Can you actually do your own dice in this?
Yeah. You can roll your own dice.
So you can roll a 1d5?
Yep.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I could.
I
Yeah.
was
Actually,
just
can-
curious.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know
actually,
that.
I could
That's
do that.
cool.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. So I will roll
That's
a 1d5.
very cool.
Roll d5. And 3. So when I look at our Discord chat, number 3 on the list is 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's you, Jason. Troy.
Well, I'm
Troy
ready.
is-
I'm
Troy is being
smiling and
Troy is being attacked by this school. D20, and I think they get a +1 because there's more than 10 of them. No, they get +2 because there's more than 10 of them. Ugh.
what?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Where's my armor
Oh,
class?
lucky.
I
All right.
have an armor class of
All right. Now they
leather
only
armor.
rolled a 4. So
Oh, okay.
they just come streaming towards you, and at the last moment you dive out of the way, and they go into the water, right? Splash into the water, and you can see under the water that luminescence is curling around and coming back.
Okay.
All right. Momentarily, they reach the surface again, and at that point, the party can make their attack on this globe of flying fish.
Now, when you close your
Right,
eyes,
so I
let
will,
go of the oars.
So
I
hold
will
on.
draw my weapon up,
Okay, first things
and
first.
as they swim back.
Okay, hold on, because we're gonna go by the combat sequence. Okay, so missile attacks. Anybody gonna do missile attacks?
Okay.
Nobody?
No.
No? Anybody do any spell
They
attacks?
got their eyes
I'm
shut
sorry.
anyway. What are they going to shoot at?
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
I
wait a
was
minute. I'm
muted.
sorry. Yes, I can't. Oh, aren't they underwater though? Can we still?
No,
see
I
them
just
or
said
no?
No,
they came back
circled
up.
back around.
Oh, they did. Okay, all right. So yes, I will do a missile attack. I'm sorry. I'll try.
Okay, so I'll have the directions because he's got his eyes closed. To your right. No, a little bit to your left.
Yeah, okay. I can mail out I'll squint with one eye and give it a shot here. See if this works.
Does that mean you get
I
like
don't
a
know.
bonus to your
Something's going
save?
on with. I doubt it. So let's see. Hang on here, because I'm having technical difficulties here for some odd reason.
We can roll for you if you want.
It's still not working. And let me see
Okay.
if even this will work. /roll 1d20. Yeah, something's going
Did you guys? You guys must not have saw my roll because it says private G.
No.
Roll. No, that's why.
Yeah, I'm only seeing question mark.
No.
When you roll the dice, you
Oh,
only see
okay.
question
I'm
You
mark.
guys
sorry.
can roll.
I'm sorry. I just put a public roll. Okay.
You need me to roll, David, or
if anybody wants to, you can
Yeah, go
toss
ahead.
it.
okay? Here you go. I'll roll for David.
Sure, yeah, you
And
can toss
big
13.
13. That's a kill.
13 is a hit.
it.
Oh yeah.
What's the
right.
damage?
Okay,
What's
that's
the
a-
damage?
1d6.
Okay. So, yeah, 1d6 damage, yeah.
That's a kill. Yeah, that's one
Nice.
down.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, good. All right. So, what was that you're firing? Arrow, or where were we shooting?
Crossbow.
Crossbow. Okay.
Crossbow.
Yeah, you
Nice.
fire that into the
Yeah.
into the school, and that passes right through them, takes a couple of them out, causes some discombobulation in their organization. All right.
Nice.
Next. Any spell casting? No. Okay.
No.
And melee attacks.
I'm inadvertently
here I
pointing
go.
out where
So-
they located, though, while everybody's got their eyes shut. So
As they close in, I will take a broad sweep through the fish with my sword. And no, I'm sure.
I'm gonna log
7.
out here for a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So no, they evade your blade. All
Moth
right.
is going to take a swipe with his halberd.
Mhm. Gold. Any
It's gonna be a
bonuses?
+1, I think. Yeah, it's a
13
+1.
hits.
Nice.
13 hits.
Yep.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
cow, nice.
Okay. Yeah. And that scatters a bunch of them. Excellent. Okay. Anybody else? Is that it?
Okay. I was actually going to ask, because I have a spear, the way that these things are moving, can I set to charge?
Yes. I'll say you can.
Okay. So what I'll do that then is, I'll blindly feel the direction that Troy's kind of calling me out to, grabbing a rope and kind of getting myself turned around, and then I hold my spear, brace it up against my right foot with my right leg kind of raised a little bit to kind of hold it up. I'm not quite sure what direction they're coming up, and then I'm hoping maybe I may be able to tag one if it comes in my direction. So.
Okay. All right. And then you.
Did you want me to roll for an attack, or it's basically
yeah.
I'm waiting for them to come to me, and then I don't know how charge versus attack or.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'd have to look on that charge versus attack.
I think it's a norm. I think there's a bonus, but it's basically just a
The
normal
bonus
attack
is
roll.
that if I manage to land the attack, it does double damage usually. So
Nice.
Well, they are coming towards you anyway, so let's just do your attack.
okay.
I mean, they're just going to pile into you because you're sitting there as a stationary target, right?
Yeah, you're essentially using their own momentum against them.
Yeah.
Brace is what it's called. So it's not called
Brace.
set. It's called brace.
Nice.
All
Cool.
right.
So that's advanced rules? I've not seen those.
That's
very cool.
standard rules, I think.
No.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
That's too bad. That's cool. That's a cool feature.
That is a cool one. Yeah.
I think
But unfortunately, no.
Nuke is at least taking this time to look around for netting, since he wants to capture one of these. He hadn't put together that they flew through the boat, but that's what he's
You can assume that yes, there is netting on a fishing boat. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll be round getting it for
Okay.
missile next time.
Wait a minute. Wait. Who? Nuke, weren't you?
Yeah,
You're incapacitated.
He's
incapacitated for 3. Okay.
3. Yeah, you're out. You're out. So there you go. There's 1. Okay, second round. Let's roll initiative. Somebody who rolled last time.
I did.
Okay, John, want to go ahead?
Right.
Drop that big 6, John.
Oh,
Nice.
enough.
We'll take that.
And
It's 6 modified.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Ether fins go. Oh, what did I do wrong there? I did that right. There. Oh, D6, not 60. Well, okay. Wow. All right. You guys have got to go.
Okay.
So, back to. Oh, actually, no. I've got to make a morale check first. Okay. Hold on. You do. All right, they are still coming on.
Hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Yes. So we are at anybody doing any movement? Anybody doing any missile attacks?
I'm moving across the reach on a boat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
Mentally,
I
Nook.
mean, is anybody jumping off the boat? I guess.
Oh,
Mhm. No, I'm not.
No. Okay. Missiles.
I'm still calling for Nook to get up and help.
I'm vaguely pointing. The only movement I've made is with my bowels so far. 'Cause I'm just
Guess I
totally
should.
out.
Guess I should have said declare spells too. That should have been done first. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yep. Okay. So we'll just
All right,
let that
melee,
one go
huh?
this time. But yeah, so no one's casting spells, no one's firing missiles. Okay, all melee all the time.
All right, here we go. I'll swing my sword as they pass by,
Hey.
trying to rake some out of the air.
yeah.
Any
12
bonus
for
to
me.
that? No bonus,
I do
Mr.
not have a
Average?
bonus. I do
No,
not
that
have a
is
bonus.
a swing and a miss.
Damn.
As
All right. Moth is going to take another.
they part their ways around your blade. And
wait,
Moth.
who's
No.
rolling now?
No.
It wasn't me. That was Breyer.
Oh, that
Or
okay.
Brewer.
Oh, Brewer. Okay, he did 4 points damage. Okay, great. Okay.
No,
No, he
Brewer
missed.
didn't
Nope.
hit at all. Again, I rolled the same thing I did last turn.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah,
I
the
Yeah,
thought.
I didn't pay. I didn't pay the
automatically rolled.
premium you did, Todd.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right, here comes.
Okay. Here comes
Nook.
16.
Nice.
Okay,
That's
who's
a
that?
kill. Oh yeah, that'll
That's
work.
Nook with 10 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
oh. Nook,
Moth is a badass
Moth.
against fish.
Or Moth, I'm sorry.
Moth,
What did I
and
say?
Moth just cleaves to the remainder
my
of
Moth is a
this,
character's name.
badass against
this
glowing
school.
school of fish.
Yes,
Oh, you
and
You
they
missed that last game. He cleaved through a bunch of guys too with the.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't see it,
Oh,
so it
yeah.
didn't count.
he's
That's
like
a
the new.
story that I sincerely doubt actually happened. You know.
He's like the
Yes.
new Lauren.
Sure, Brer.
All right, so he slashes through the remainder of the school of fish, and numerous bodies of them fall to the deck and into the water.
Ooh.
All right.
Ready?
Oh, so I can't. I'm gonna try to scoop a couple up and put them in my backpack. They're poison. You said they were
Okay.
poisonous, right, Brer? They might fetch. They might fetch something at the market for their poison.
As they fall to the deck, they start to dissipate into mist.
Oh, damn.
But wait, they do leave behind fragments of glowing scales.
Ah, well, I'll definitely scoop up what I can. Yes. I'll scoop up some of these glowing scales or whatever and pocket them.
Okay, great. I just gotta take a little bio break here, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Give
Let me
me
write this in my character
uno moment.
sheet.
Yeah, write that down. And actually, if you want to, you can even write down in the on the main page there under loot. I think you guys can mark down. in there,
yeah?
can't you? You should be able to. Just make a new
On the
entry.
main
say how
page
many?
in
You
the
got-
loot.
Can you guys? Okay. Yeah, that's a good. Here, let's just
600 gold worth? Is that what is that? 700 gold worth?
I
What?
think that's what you said.
Yeah.
I think it was
that's-
1,600.
No,
gold.
no.
That's
There's
16.
30. There's 36. There's 36 aetherfish scales.
So how can I
Each
edit
worth
this?
600 gold.
No. Back in a moment.
Okay.
I don't know how I can write on this.
That's all right. I'll do it.
Okay. Somebody help pour Nook up. I'll go over and after I grab up these glowing fish and help pour Nook up into his feet.
Give him a scale since he was so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
actually, I'm
give
going
him
to
a scale.
step away for a quick couple minutes too. Here, I'm right back.
Okay.
Okay. No, it's good to have you back, Jason.
Thank you, John. It's great to be back. Share with you guys, man. I have missed it. That's pretty cool too to find out how many of us are. I don't know why I should be surprised why so many of us are video game players. I mean, gamers
Oh, yeah.
are gamers. I've been
Yeah,
gaming
okay.
since the
But
Atari
then-
2600 in '83 or whatever.
That's where I started too.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh, not
and then I
83.
moved
A
on
little
to
bit
the
later than that.
Commodore 64, the Amiga, the Apple II GS, and then yeah, it's cool, very cool.
All right, we're back.
Justin
All
has
right.
stepped away as well, I believe.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if David came back. I haven't heard him.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm back, but I can't do anything.
Oh, okay.
For some
no.
reason, I don't know what's going on.
What's wrong?
Oh.
You need to
It's
reboot?
weird. No, trust me, I've done a lot. So I didn't reboot the computer, but I did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
None of my
If you want to-
buttons are like working. So
Huh.
I don't know.
We can roll for you and stuff if you tell
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, you'll have to. And even the chat log here in Foundry is just blank. There's nothing there for me. It's just a black.
It's weird.
It's just a
Wow.
blank slate. Yeah, I don't know what.
How about
That's
what if we all got out of it, came back in? I don't know.
No.
We
If
could
I
try.
restarted the game,
It's obviously
or if I
it's
restarted
obviously
the
something
game.
on my end.
Yeah.
Well, don't do that. Yeah, just don't do that for me. But it's.
Well, I
I think it's. I don't know what it could be.
Yeah, we're waiting for Justin anyway, so I mean we could do it.
But I think it's on my end because you guys are fine. I think it's something going on.
Yeah,
on
but
my
sometimes if
end.
you restart everything and from scratch and you reconnect,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it might fix it. So.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Like
Okay.
restart the server.
Yeah.
No, not the server, but just
Why don't
Not
I
on
just
mine.
restart the game?
exit out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ex-
exit out of the game and relaunch it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did that.
Okay.
I did that.
All right. Okay.
No,
Here I go.
Todd's going to do it.
I'm gonna do it,
That's
and then you
different.
guys all rejoin. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, we're going to get
Okay.
kicked out in a second.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
gonna
okay, okay.
Okay. Are you guys kicked out?
No,
What do you mean you're not kicked
Not
out?
yet. It
Oh,
usually
I'm not
takes a
kicked
second.
out.
Oh,
That
okay.
does it.
no.
No. Hmm. How come I
Did you-
didn't shut it down?
Somebody rolling dice.
Somebody's rolling dice. Even that must be Dell.
That's probably me. I got a
Oh, it
delay.
might be
That's
you.
probably me.
It
Yeah,
is
so I
you,
got a
Melina.
delay.
Just rolled a 5. That's right. So there he is.
You're
Yeah.
fine then.
And that was 10 minutes ago. Well, I'm not fine.
Oh, now you just
Okay,
rolled
10
a
minutes-
59.
10 minutes is a,
Two
that's a
seconds
little
ago.
unplayable, I think. It's 10
Okay, wait a
10
minute.
minutes.
Wait.
Well,
So
5 minutes ago.
Wait,
Okay.
get back in, Todd.
That was
Maybe you can
yesterday.
avoid dash.
I'm back in. I'm back in. Okay. All right. So
All right.
maybe so
As-
how do I actually shut down the game? I guess is the question.
So
No,
just
don't
so
do
just
that.
let David
I won't.
know 2 to 3 minutes before a roll what he needs to do, and he can
Yeah.
roll it 2 or 3 times.
Okay. All right.
Let's see. Okay,
David,
here
you're
we
going to
go.
need to
That might have
roll
worked.
initiative in about
That might
4
have worked.
minutes. So go ahead and roll now.
No, that might have worked. That might have worked because now I'm seeing stuff now. So
Okay.
Let's see.
All
Okay,
right.
good.
All right.
Okay, so does that roll? Yes.
there you
So now
go.
it's working.
Yeah, but you're
That's
rolling
what's
nothing
up.
but
I'm not
5s,
there you
man.
go.
What the hell?
All we had
I don't
all
know.
we had to do is talk about it, and it fixed it.
Yeah. This is why they tell you if you got a problem, speak up, get help. See, David, you should have told us an hour ago, man. We could have fixed
I
this for
did,
you
but
an
you
hour
guys
ago.
I did because
We could have talked you through this trouble, man.
All right. Let us. We have to. You're continuing your journey upriver, and where are you going to land this craft?
As close to Destron's place as possible.
Okay.
That was over here. I think.
Well, just mark it on the map where you want to go.
Oh, I have no idea. I wasn't here. I don't know where Destron
Okay,
is. so-
Destron's place is here. If you just, I got those 2 little spots in Kettle Dam
north.
marked out with green. If
To the
you
north.
hover over them, it'll tell you whose it is. Right?
I'm getting seasick because of that squirrely line that wasn't there before.
That's when you did. He just threw it
I
over
don't
the
know
boat.
what green spots are you talking about?
You can't see any. Oh,
to,
You guys
to the
can't see-
north.
you can't see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
to the
wait,
north,
yes.
in the Kettle
Okay.
Down
So he's
district. You might
way
have to
the
zoom
hell
out,
over there.
Jason.
Oh, yeah.
You might have to zoom out.
Holy
Yeah.
cow. So he's over in Kettle
Okay.
Down. I
yeah,
got
something
you.
too, Justin. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the purple or the what do you want to call them? Mauve colored portions of the map are actually the tower bases. Right? So
Okay.
there's towers there. Right?
Okay.
All right. If you see a kind of light yellow marked area, that's a granary tower.
Okay.
Okay.
Mighty specific.
I guess it's very specific. Yes. All right. Okay. So you're making your way up.
So we
river.
want to stop there at that street just west of 4,
Okay.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yep.
right?
There.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work.
Take the canal up.
Is the canal
Yes,
okay? We can.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
There. Yeah.
right
Kettle.
there.
Yeah. Kettle down canals are open.
So
All
they're
right.
not drained. Gotcha.
No. It's one neighborhood at a time. All right.
Okay.
So they're just doing Ralphina Gate right now. And there goes our ship upriver. Okay.
Oh, look at
There we
that.
go.
Okay.
Nice.
That's Justin, roll 6-sided dice.
No.
No, he said no.
What do you mean no? There's no no in D&D.
I'm Justin. You rolled a 1.
Okay. All right. So, well, that means we have something happening on the river. David, roll a. David. David,
Okay. Good.
roll a D100.
I hope
Okay.
it's big-bosomed women of the night.
Exactly what Troy was expecting. He's thinking, yes.
22.
Oh, okay.
Blackjack.
All right.
It worked.
Okay. Well, actually, this isn't that.
Yeah, it worked. It did work. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the
So
granary cat.
on the south shore, right about here, as you are passing by, you see. What is it? I'm gonna roll this here. You see 4 small boats with a bunch of people quickly getting into them and trying to get across the river towards your position.
Okay. Troy
Alright.
tips his hat at him
Mhm.
and then motions Nook or Brayer to get us on ground, man.
Yeah, these small boats don't look very well put together, and their crews don't look like they look very unsavory. You imagine there may be some sort of river pirates or whatever skulking in the shadows, and there's 4 of these little boats making their way towards you. All right, if you can make
Moth is going to light one of his oils, his oil flasks, and throw it in such a way that it will splash onto the boats, trying to catch as many on fire as possible.
Damn.
You got another one of those? Hand me one of those.
I toss.
All right.
No, don't
Toss
toss
it
it.
in our own
No,
boat.
let's
I
not-
know.
let's
Well,
not
it's not
toss
lit.
this.
It's not lit.
Just
So I
listen, I'll
toss
come up
Troy one of them.
with 2 hands out and cup it underneath to take it from.
Okay, I will let you. I guess you're gonna have to wait for them to get close enough for you to do that.
Oh, that'll be easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
the range should be.
All that'll
I mean,
take
the
is
throwing
waiting.
range is like 15 feet, right?
15 feet.
Yeah,
To throw something? Wow,
What?
man.
that's a close. That's hold on. Let me open
Range?
up the PDF.
Range
That's
blast?
close range is 15.
Oh, okay.
Hold on a second. Equipment. Actually, it doesn't. Oh yeah.
Oh.
It is. Long range is up to 50 feet.
Okay, so you can wait till they get to within 50 feet before you throw that.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you hold until you're comfortable with the range they're at, and then you can let loose with your flaming.
Okay.
Yeah. The two of us should be able to
And how many
deter
boats are
them
there? 3?
coming further.
There's four.
Or
There's four small boats.
are
Yep.
they in close proximity to each other, or are they?
Yes, they are. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to cast this. Oh God, I'm gonna get ready to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. That's gonna hit.
Who threw that?
All right.
Why did you do
Moth?
dexterity?
Okay.
You did a dexterity stack check.
Uh,
Who's supposed to-
oh,
Yeah.
who are you supposed
that's
to-
right. Sorry.
You have a bonus
I
for
forgot.
your. Okay,
Yes,
that's fine.
I do have a bonus, and that's what I was trying to achieve. But then I remembered that ability checks are roll under. So
Yeah.
but it's still a 20-sided die. So
Yeah,
I got
it's
a
still
13 with, so it's a 14 modified.
A 14. Okay,
Okay.
so a 14 will hit one of the boats, or somebody on
Okay.
the boat. Okay,
And
fine.
I'll throw mine. Right, you did give me one, right, Moth?
Yes, I did. Yep,
Right.
I
Okay.
marked
So
it.
I'll
off.
Totally.
throw mine at one of the boats.
14 plus whatever
Mhm.
bonus you have for
And
dexterity.
no bonus. No, just don't
That's-
even mention bonuses. This is Troy.
no. Okay, Troy. Okay, all right.
Can
Okay,
I?
so you-
Can I cast the spell after that?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
So
Mhm.
both of these go up, and what's the damage going to be?
I think it's 1d8 for fire.
1d8, isn't it for fire?
I think. Yeah.
Sounds
Yes.
It is too.
And it's a splash, which means it'll continue to burn for 2 rounds.
Doing the same amount of damage each round.
Yes.
Here's mine.
And
Mine is 8, baby.
Whoa! Oh, okay.
Wow.
okay, and actually, I have one myself. I'm gonna do the same thing because why not?
Oh,
I'm pretty
wow.
sure.
Maybe I don't need to do
No,
anything.
it's not gonna hit.
No. Okay.
And I got a 7 on my
7.
damage.
So 7 and an 8 for damage. Wow. Anybody else?
Nick's still looking for a pole because we got to go into the canal to keep us,
Okay.
kind of. It's gonna be tight
Aw.
quarters.
They were just 4 boats of poor innocent Kettletown workers, and we just
That's what I was
Looking-
thinking. They were trying to get
looking
a
at-
job.
Looking to sell you a meal on the river, you know? Just sell you their wares.
they're
well done.
humpers. They're humpers. Their job is to hump our cargo off our boat.
No. All right, so 2 of the boats are aflame, and there's pandemonium amongst all these individuals, and I'm going to roll a morale check because people are diving into the water, screaming, yelling, cursing. Oi! Do they continue chasing after you?
They're crazy if they do.
They're crazy.
I know.
They're
do.
crazy. You want
No,
some of this?
No, they don't. Okay.
They're
All
trying
right.
to get a hand up into
So-
the boat. Yeah.
Yeah. No. These boats just break off and leave the 2 other flaming boats in the middle of the river,
Right.
Wow.
and they head back towards the southern shore. All
That's
right.
right.
Hmm.
Moth and I high five.
And you are then able to
I
make
like the
your
cut of
way,
your jib, Troy.
Yes.
make your way into the canal, which is it's maybe it's a little tight for the fishing boat. It's no gondola, right? So maybe you might have to. Yeah, you said you were looking for a pole or something there, Nick.
Oh yeah. I'll switch from the sea shanty to the Osalamio as I'm trying to navigate. You know what I mean? Just kind of keeping off the buildings like that, keeping us straight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And so eventually you are able to get to this location with the fishing boat if you want to disembark.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Is the sky starting to lighten, or is it still pretty dark?
No, well, you're in Kettledown now, and Kettledown is a nicer neighborhood. The towers are spread out a lot more. This is a more upper class area.
I mean, he's
so-
Trying to get a
we
sense for
made
the time of day,
The
I
time of day.
It's time of day. Okay, how many hours past midnight is it? Okay, let's do that. How many hours past midnight?
Roll a D100.
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock in the morning.
It is 3 weeks later.
3 weeks. It's 3 bells. All right. Okay. So you still got quite a bit of time to get back to Destron's.
All right.
And as you're making your way, we'll do one more roll for a encounter in this neighborhood before we get there, and that will be, who did the last one? I think it was David, eh? Dell.
Oh, sweet. All right. What do I do?
Roll D6.
6? Yeah.
All right. Great. So no encounter, but you are passing a granary tower. And if you're passing a granary tower, there might be a chance you might see one of those, or might see one of those granary cats that are such good luck.
Here, pussy.
All right, so everybody roll a D6.
D6. Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, who was that?
Oh wait, that's a D8.
Oh.
Sorry,
That's
I rolled a D8.
I got
It's
a
from
1.
my dad. 6.
Oh. So who had
Troy.
a Troy, eh?
Troy, Milna.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
all right. So
David and I had
Troy
one.
and oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
okay. So those of you that rolled a 1 actually spied a granary cat.
Mm.
They're the white cats that are famed for keeping the granaries of Joth clear of rats, and it's considered good luck to cross their path. And those of you that have spied one of these cats on this evening will be able to add a +1 bonus to any roll of your choice
Oh boy.
for the next 24 hours. Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
it's
any
just-
one
it's-
single roll?
Any one single roll.
Next
you can just add
session,
it to.
you got to use it this session. 'Cause
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, I would say just use it. Actually, make it use it this session. It's probably the best way
Okay.
to do it. Okay.
Oh, we're done. We're
All right.
there. We did
Oh,
it.
well, okay,
I'm still have 25 minutes left.
Yeah.
We could all die in that
Do
25 minutes.
Do not press your luck there, Melnoth. See, a guy sees a white cat and gets cocky.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
right? Yeah, right.
All right. So, probably, I don't know. It doesn't take you long to wind your way up to Strahn's shop building.
Mhm.
There are lights on even at this late hour, and
Well, he should be
Looks like
expecting
he's
us.
waiting for us.
Yeah.
Sign says closed, temporarily closed. Oh,
that's right.
Oh,
I was
don't
gonna
worry.
say,
It better be friggin' open.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
knock on the
right.
door, and his servant comes to the door, lets you in, leads you into the. He sees the wheelbarrow that you're rolling around, and
He smells it too, probably.
it probably
Got
smells
one
it. Yeah, it's
red
all.
barrel for a Destron.
Yeah.
And he leads you in.
is the wheel?
Leads you
Is it frosted over somewhat?
Is what frosted over? What
The barrel itself.
Yeah,
a
it's a
little-
little frosted,
Yeah.
little tiny. Yeah. I mean, if you touch it,
Little
it's cold.
tendrils of Gotcha.
Okay, right. So he leads you into the depths of the shop, past the meeting room where you met with Strahn the first time, into an inner chamber that is lined with Destrahn's tapestries from floor to ceiling. Very dark, moody pieces. There's a table with chairs around in the center of the room. And what stands out to you, though, is there's a sideboard, and prominently displayed on the sideboard is a marble bust of a young woman. And yes,
Is it like a well-known woman, like a noble woman or anything?
okay, all right. Well, make an intelligence check.
Oh, right.
Big enough to fit in my backpack?
I thought.
Oh
you
yeah,
said-
yeah. You could do that. Yeah, sure.
And I thought you said it was on a cyborg for a second.
A
I know,
side,
that's
not
what
a
I was thinking.
cyborg.
That's why I didn't want to
Cyborg.
say
Whoa,
that.
there's all kinds of cool stuff in the city.
A
Yeah, that's
cyborg.
I failed by one.
All right. All right. So you don't recognize this.
I walk over to it and kind of stroke it from the forehead down its nose. Who's the lady?
Actually, you do see now that there is a nameplate on the base of the bus.
Moth can't read. Apparently.
But
Well,
that's,
you didn't say you walked up and stroked it or looked at it. You just looked at it, right? So
No, I said I
So-
walked up and ran my
yeah.
finger down from its forehead. This marble sculpture, feeling
That's
it,
right.
and
That's
asked
right.
out loud, "Who's the lady?" Even if it has a
Right.
name, I wouldn't know who it is.
Yes.
Fishy,
But you do see a
fingerprints all over it.
nameplate, a little brass nameplate on the bottom, and
Okay.
it says,
Do not touch.
"Dearest, yeah, don't touch." You guys.
Troy starts making out with it.
No, it says "Dearest Mavra."
Mm. Mm.
Who is Mavra to you, Destron?
No, well, you haven't seen Destron enter the room yet, but as you ask that out into the air like that,
Yes, I am. I'm asking it
okay,
aloud.
you hear the answer from behind you.
Okay.
That is my sister.
Oh.
Ah.
I would ask you
Yes.
to please take your hands off her
Ooh.
visage.
Uh-oh.
Is it literally what's left of your sister, or is this a facsimile of your sister?
He raises an eyebrow to you and says, "Clearly, it is a facsimile of
Oh.
my dear departed sister.
Ah,
Please take your hands off it."
all right. I pull my hand away, leaving my finger at the tip of her nose for as long as I can before I pull it away.
Why, Jason? Why?
Destron just pinches the top of his nose as if he's got a
Sinus infection.
splitting headache, and motions the rest of you to sit at the table.
If your head hurts, you should take a look at Brewers over here.
And he looks at
Okay,
all.
I just need to lie down. It's fine.
It's,
You shouldn't sleep when you have a head injury.
he
I'm
looks
so
at you
tired.
all, and he says, "Yes, it is apparent that some of you have had quite the evening going to Rofina Gate and back. You do, I see, have something in this wheelbarrow. I hope it is what I was requesting."
Well, if you were looking for a brass barrel with a whole bunch of chains and locks on it, then I suppose it is.
Very well. Let me see. And he pulls the tarp off it, and he looks at it for a moment, and he runs his hands over it, and kind of pulls his hand back. And it is cold. How strange.
But you didn't ask for a warm barrel.
All keggers are supposed to be cold, right?
Well,
You have a fire gun.
yes, I do. Everybody roll 6-sided dice. Who is that? Who is that?
It's Troy. Troy was 6.
Okay. Who is that?
Got 2 ones.
Who was the one?
Brayer. Brayer's a 1.
Brayer, as you're having this discussion, you hear a rustling from behind, from one of the tapestries behind, and you could have swore you caught the faint creak of boots on the wooden floorboards behind the
Okay.
tapestries.
I'll just, if there's anybody next to me, I'll kind of just nudge and kind of make a motion.
Yeah.
I had that.
Right.
We all turn and look.
Mhm.
Should
Yes.
we determine who's next to him? Or?
Right. Right.
Nonchalantly, all of us at once turn and look.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, great. So Destron kind of sees you all looking over and kind of like, if I might have your attention, gentlemen, you have,
I think we have company here.
I don't know what you mean, company. There's no one else here but us, I assure you. Anyway, as I was saying, you have successfully... look at me, I'm over here. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
I know, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Right. Yeah, right.
Do you think one man is actually going to be able to take out all 5 of us?
You saying that out loud?
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
All right. Okay. All right.
Oh man. Where?
So, as you say that, a hand reaches from behind the tapestry and parts it. And a gentleman in a simple black outfit and cloak steps out from behind the tapestry. And he starts to clap and says, "Well done, well done. You have retrieved that which Destron has asked you to retrieve. We are most impressed by this. Thank you. Destron, pay these people," he says, specifically towards the tapestry maker. And Destron kind of reaches reluctantly into his robes and pulls out a small pouch and throws it onto the table, and you hear it clink. You can tell there's coins within it.
Nook, count these.
Do we recognize this man in black?
Nick,
What's that?
Nick grabs the
recognize
thing and
it?
starts counting. Yeah.
Do we recognize this man in black, stranger?
Trot her fingers.
You know what? Let's roll a. It's difficult. Maybe it's really difficult. Okay, so I would say if roll a 1d10. 1d10.
For all of us?
Well, yeah.
No, not me.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
No, nobody recognizes him. No. So, so he says, the gentleman says, we are most impressed by your resourcefulness to bring back this barrel. And he kind of runs his hands over it a little bit. And you can see that he feels the cold, right? But he's not repelled by it.
You know, you're not the only one that was looking for this thing. As soon as we picked it up, several people attacked us the moment we left the shop.
And with that, he pulls his hand back and he raises an eyebrow and he turns towards you and he says, "Who are these people?" Was there anything that made them stand out?
Maybe we should show him one of the silver stakes.
Okay.
Who has the silver stakes? Does anybody?
I've got one. I know that.
No.
I'll put it on the table.
All right. And so he sees that, and very interesting, very interesting. Perhaps you had a run-in with the Twilight's Bane. The Twilight's Bane.
Twilight spleen.
I'll pull the
Twilight's
back
Bane.
and
Twilight's
back in my
Bane.
robes. And they are, sir?
They are a group of hunters, he says.
Hunters?
Hunters of a sort, yes. Yes. How interesting that they would be where you
Bounty
this
hunters?
evening.
Makes us wonder what's inside that barrel. Do you know what's in there?
Yes. something that will be quite a boon to us all if properly used. Yes.
For us all.
Yes.
How so? How so?
I am not at liberty to discuss this at this point. But since you have been so successful at bringing this barrel from the shopkeeper in Ralphina Gate, perhaps then you could do one more delivery for our party. Yes, that's it. Yes. Perhaps I would ask you to take this to Lowside and deliver it to a friend of ours. His name is Nostrum.
Is he referring to the barrel, or does he have something else?
No, he wants you to take the barrel.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well,
how
why
did
didn't you just have us deliver it there in the first place?
No. Strawn is the one who hired you. We waited to see if you were capable of fulfilling his quest, and you were.
I would say at twice the price.
At twice the price. Roll a 2d6.
Do I add my charisma to that?
Yes, you do.
10
10. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so he's good with that.
or 11. Yeah, one of the two. Okay.
All right.
Does it have to be there by morning still? Because it's getting dawn is approaching.
Surely you can make it from here to Nostrils Emporium, as it is. It's called the Dead House.
What? 3
Yeah.
times?
Okay.
I
The Dead
spoke too
House.
soon, obviously.
Hmm.
Spoke too soon.
Well, for double the pay, that is not a difficult
Yes.
assignment.
Yes.
Can you tend to my compatriots' wounds before we leave?
I am not capable of such, but I can point you in the direction of one who can before you go into Lowside.
And I'll look at Destron. Do you have a wagon, a horse-drawn cart, or a wagon we can take?
Destron,
It would be more efficient and more secure.
no, he does not. So the wheelbarrow is all you've got.
Hmm.
All right. So he will point you in the direction of where you can get healed at this late time of night. And he will give you directions to the Dead House, it's called. And
Okay.
you're looking for someone named Nostril.
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 That's one of Nook's friends, obviously.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Nook has been over there trying to count the amount
Actually-
in the purse he had. And he'll stop
Hey,
and say,
wait a minute, Troy, you are from Lowside,
yeah,
right?
this one.
I am, yes.
Okay, so why don't you make an intelligence check and see if you've heard of Nostril?
Okay.
I have two. Dook says I have two of them.
Blow it out your nose.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So you haven't heard of him, but they will give you directions to where he is, and you can take the barrel there to deliver what is inside of it. All
Right. Okay.
For 400 gold pieces.
Nice.
I'm not paying you 400 gold pieces to move this barrel.
No. We are paying you 400 gold pieces.
Ah,
to
yes.
deliver it. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Okay. We've got all that. Good. All right.
You
Very
got all
well
that.
All right. And as you're having this discussion with him, Destron kind of sits up and says, I have fulfilled my part of our bargain. You will do as you said you would do.
Mm.
And the black-clad gentleman looks over to him and says, we will be in touch with you as to that matter, dear tapestry maker. We will be in touch with you. All right. And with that, he goes to leave. Does anybody have anything else they want to ask him before he leaves?
No.
What
No, but-
do they call you?
They call me Malakar,
Mm.
the Bone Weaver.
Mm.
And with that, he disappears behind the tapestry.
Okay.
Now, at this
Right.
point, Nook will look up from his counting the purse, and
Right.
yeah, he's like, "This is a lot, I think," and looks around. So, with that, yeah, he's interested in moving, doubling his portion. We're just moving it to the
All right.
low side.
Yes. And with that, that's where we will stop for the night. All right.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right, good.
Let's see what's going on with those guys.
Malachi. Malachor. What is it?
Malakar. Malakar, the Bone Weaver.
Mm.
Bone
Looks like
Weaver.
Malakar's got Destrom by the balls.
Yes, he does. The Bone Weaver.
Yes. All right.
Wow.
So we'll pick up from there
Sweet.
next time.
That was fun.
Yep.
Okay. Well, glad everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Okie dokie.
And nobody died. Unbelievable.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
How many were sitting at one hit point?
Me.
Like,
That was
Two or
Nook and Brewer. Yeah.
wow.
Wow.
I know. It was like when David was saying we just need to get to the scarred. I was like,
You didn't
Yeah.
want to go to the Scarred Ruin.
I wanted to, but Nick's too dumb to really, speak up on that. I was like, I hope they go. Otherwise, he's gonna be dead.
It's a possibility. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
See, Nook through that entire exchange just keeps counting the same 4 pieces over and over and over and over and over and over.
It's like,
He keeps
Can't
looking
get
down.
past
How
4.
many
It's
dogs
over.
are
here.
Yeah. It's the most gold he's ever seen in his lifetime. It's at least 8.
Yeah, I never get to the
Yeah.
thumbs. Yeah,
What are we naming this session?
Yes,
gentlemen?
frostbite.
Math problems.
Barrels of fun.
Barrels of fun, yeah, or
Yeah.
DoorDash. Barrels of fun.
3
Oh,
strange days.
we'll have a poll. We'll have a poll. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
All right. We'll make a poll. We'll go from there.
Thank you, Todd.
I love the
Fantastic.
polls. Well, thank you guys.
All right.
Thank,
Yeah,
thank all of
Everybody
you.
be good. Okay.
I've
Next
missed,
week,
I've
guys.
missed this.
Well, it's great having you back. And
Yep.
Yep.
next week, I guess we're back at Pirate Morgue.
Yeah, we can.
The
Although
pirate
everything
board,
is off.
that's pretty telling.
Yeah, did you guys still want to do Pirate Borg? I thought
Oh,
there was-
sure.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay, yep, we can. We're a little bit more off the rails for the adventure. So I know that you guys were kind of talking like it was. You guys didn't have as much agency in the game, which is fine. I mean, it's a
No,
tournament
it's-
module, anyways.
No. It was more the. It was for me. It was more the. I think the sense that we were on the island, we have to do everything as a group. I think that was what made me feel the most. We restricted to doing a group activity kind of thing, right?
Activities.
Right.
Yeah, we
because
did
had to have-
salvation, not salvation, salvage, and yeah. So that was strange for me, but that's the rules. It's not,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Right.
similar in like Forbidden Lands and stuff like that by Freely. Yeah,
right.
you gotta do
Does
that.
Forbidden Land? I guess it does do that. I haven't
Yeah.
played that in
Yeah.
years.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, I'd like to continue it. We were just getting swallowed by the turtle.
Yeah. So we can do that. No, I mean the table is still open for you, John and David as well.
Okay.
Your characters can be met inside the giant sea turtle.
Yeah, I might be able to make it next week.
Okay, we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see. I have no reason really not to run it because I already have it. It's a very short module, and there's not really much else. There's not a lot more to do for it, but we could
It's
probably
a-
get it done in one more session. So,
It's a,
but
it's a
anyway,
short,
Yeah.
it's a short 5-part one shot.
yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Right. Well, no, it's a very short. It's a short one shot, but because I'm running it, it's going to be over a period of 20 sessions because that's what I do. But
I have never. I've rarely been able to run a one shot in one shot.
Oh my
It's-
gosh.
dude!
Yeah.
It's
I know.
it's never. It
It's
never
like
works out
minimum
the way you
3.
think.
Minimum 3.
Yeah, right. If I've run a one shot, it's because we just don't do another session.
yeah,
Right? It's
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah.
or it's like,
Anyway.
okay, that was enough of that, right? Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's so hard to get a one shot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
All right guys.
All right,
well,
fellas.
thanks again.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Outstanding.
See y'all next
Okay.
time.
All right.
Ciao for
Have
now.
a good one.
Sleep well.